You've been paying $30 for omega-3 supplements, while the richest plant source grows between your driveway cracks. You've spent $8 on kale, while a more nutritious leaf grows wild in your own backyard. And those weeds you've been spraying? Some sell for $15 an ounce at health food stores. What if the biggest gardening mistake isn't bad soil or pests, but not realizing your weed problem is actually a goldmine of free superfoods? Today on Stellaria, we're flipping your view of the backyard. These are 10 common weeds more valuable than anything in your grocery cart. And after this, you'll never look at your yard the same way again. This succulent, sprawling plant thriving in sidewalk cracks contains more omega-3 fatty acids than any other leafy green on Earth. While you spend $30 plus on fish oil supplements, Purslane produces the same essential fats for free. Those thick jade-colored leaves and reddish stems aren't just surviving harsh conditions, they're concentrating nutrients most plants can't even produce. The taste? Surprisingly delightful. Crisp and slightly tart with a lemony cucumber-like flavor perfect for salads. But Purslane isn't just omega-3s. This plant packs more vitamin E than spinach, more beta-carotene than carrots, and significant amounts of magnesium, potassium, and calcium. High-end restaurants feature it as an exotic ingredient in expensive dishes, charging premium prices for what's literally growing as a weed in their parking lots. The irony is staggering. While people spend fortunes on omega-3 supplements and superfoods, one of nature's most nutritionally complete plants is so common that most gardeners consider it a nuisance. Meet the wild plant that makes cultivated spinach look like a nutritional lightweight. Lamb's quarters, with its distinctive diamond-shaped leaves dusted in silvery white powder, contains more vitamins and minerals than almost any vegetable you can buy. This remarkable plant was a staple food crop for Native American tribes for thousands of years before corn became dominant. They understood what modern nutritional analysis confirms. Lamb's quarters delivers more calcium than most dairy products and more vitamin C than oranges. Young leaves are tender and mild, while older leaves develop a robust, earthy flavor perfect for cooking. The plant's aggressive growth in disturbed soil isn't just persistence, it's a sign of concentrated nutrients. Plants thriving in challenging conditions often develop survival mechanisms that boost their nutritional density. What makes lamb's quarters particularly valuable is its extended harvest season. While spinach bolts in heat and becomes bitter, lamb's quarters remains tender well into summer. The seeds that form in late summer are also edible and highly nutritious, similar to quinoa, which is actually a close relative. Americans spend $2 billion annually trying to kill a plant that health food stores sell for $8 to $12 per bunch. Every part of the dandelion is edible and medicinal, making it one of the most valuable plants you can grow, yet most people see only a lawn invader. Those bright yellow flowers mocking perfectly manicured lawns are edible treasures. Flowers can be battered and fried, made into wine, or dried for tea. The jagged leaves pack more iron than spinach and vitamins A, C, and K in abundance. The roots hold dandelion's most potent medicine. For centuries, herbalists have used dandelion root as one of nature's most effective liver detoxifiers. Modern research validates many traditional uses, finding compounds that support liver function and aid digestion. Liver support supplements containing dandelion extract cost $20 to $40, yet the source grows free in most yards. Those bitter compounds that make dandelion leaves challenging to eat raw are precisely what make them medicinally valuable. These bitter principles stimulate digestive function, effects you can't get from mild cultivated greens. While you're paying $12 for organic microgreens, this insignificant weed with star-like flowers is literally growing protein in your lawn edges, and it keeps producing fresh food even when buried under snow. Here's the mind-blowing part. Chickweed contains more complex protein than most leafy greens you can buy. We're talking all essential amino acids in a plant most people step on without thinking twice. That mild, slightly sweet taste hiding in those tiny leaves? It's nature's perfect salad base that never bolts or turns bitter. But chickweed's real superpower is its winter survival. While your expensive lettuce dies at the first frost, chickweed keeps growing fresh, vitamin C-packed leaves under ice and snow. Survival experts teach this as the winter insurance policy plant because when everything else is dead, chickweed is still producing food. The irony? You can buy chickweed supplements for joint inflammation and skin health, or you can just step outside and harvest the real thing growing in that ugly patch by your mailbox. Traditional healers used it as living band-aids, and modern research proves those anti-inflammatory compounds actually work. Here's the plant that could replace your entire medicine cabinet. Plantain, with its distinctive ribbed leaves arranged in ground-hugging rosettes, grows in compacted soil where nothing else thrives, yet it's nature's band-aid with remarkable healing properties. The parallel veins running from base to tip and oval rosette pattern make plantain unmistakable in lawns, parking lots, and pathways. Both broadleaf and narrowleaf varieties share the same beneficial properties. Crush a fresh plantain leaf and apply it to cuts, scrapes, insect bites, or stings. The leaf contains allantoin and aucubin, compounds that reduce inflammation, stop bleeding, and accelerate healing. This simple treatment often outperforms expensive first aid products and grows wherever you find undisturbed soil. Beyond external medicine, young leaves are edible with a slightly bitter spinach-like flavor when cooked. The seeds forming on distinctive spikes are rich in fiber and work like psyllium husk for digestive health, the same fiber costing $15 to $20 in supplement form. Native Americans called plantain white man's footprint because it appeared wherever European settlers traveled. This resilience isn't just survival, it signals concentrated healing compounds. Those purple blooms carpeting shady lawn areas aren't just pretty, they're edible treasures worth more per ounce than many specialty ingredients packed with vitamins and used in expensive skincare products. Heart-shaped leaves and distinctive purple or white flowers prefer partially shaded, moist areas, often forming dense colonies under trees. Both leaves and flowers are edible, with flowers being particularly prized for their beauty and exceptional vitamin C content, higher than oranges and most citrus fruits. Leaves can be eaten raw in salads or cooked like spinach, while flowers make beautiful edible garnishes with a mild, slightly sweet flavor. Violets have been used medicinally for thousands of years, particularly for respiratory conditions and skin health, containing mucilage and saponins that soothe inflammation. Modern cosmetic companies extract these compounds for expensive anti-aging skincare products. The flowers are especially valuable. Specialty stores charge $10 to $15 for small containers of edible flowers, while violets provide them for free. They can be crystallized for elegant desserts, frozen in ice cubes, or added fresh to salads. Red clover isn't just livestock feed. It's a protein-rich superfood that fixes nitrogen in soil while providing honey-sweet edible flowers and leaves packed with compounds that supplement companies extract for expensive women's health products. Distinctive 3-leaflet leaves and globe-shaped pink to purple flower heads distinguish red clover from its white cousin. Growing 1 to 3 feet tall with larger, more substantial flowers, it's found in fields, roadsides, and anywhere soil needs improvement. The flowers offer sweet, honey-like flavor perfect for tea. Fresh flowers can be eaten raw or dried for later use, while young leaves are edible when cooked. But flowers contain the most valuable compounds, isoflavones that support hormone balance and overall health. As a nitrogen-fixing plant, red clover simultaneously improves soil quality while providing food. This beneficial relationship with soil bacteria allows access to nutrients other plants cannot reach, concentrating them for human benefit. Traditional use for women's health and respiratory support has led to expensive supplements extracting these same compounds. Forget expensive lemon juice. This heart-shaped clover delivers more vitamin C than oranges while providing that perfect sour punch that celebrity chefs charge extra for. And yes, you've been walking past it your entire life. Wood sorrel's secret weapon is oxalic acid, the same compound that makes rhubarb tangy and costs a fortune when extracted for gourmet restaurants. Those tiny yellow flowers and shamrock-like leaves fold up at night like they're protecting something valuable. They are. This plant literally saved entire ships from scurvy when sailors had no access to citrus. One handful provides more vitamin C than your morning orange juice, with a lemony zing that transforms boring salads into restaurant-quality dishes. The best part? It grows everywhere. Sidewalk cracks, garden edges, that random patch under your deck. What's crazy is how the plant preserves its own vitamin C better than most store-bought produce. Those oxalic acids act like natural preservatives, keeping nutrients fresh longer than expensive supplements sitting in your cabinet. Native Americans knew this centuries ago, which is why they called it their spring tonic after long winters. UNESCO declared this tall weed the crop that could feed the world's future, while you've probably been pulling it from your driveway thinking it's just another nuisance. Plot twist: each plant produces 100,000 edible seeds with more complete protein than quinoa. Those towering red-stemmed giants with dense flower spikes aren't trying to take over your yard. They're offering you a personal grain elevator. The Aztecs built an empire on amaranth, trading it like gold and using it in sacred ceremonies. They knew what we forgot. This plant is basically wheat that grows without any help. Young amaranth leaves taste like spinach but pack twice the protein. As they mature, those dramatic flower heads become seed factories, producing tiny powerhouses containing all 9 essential amino acids. We're talking complete protein that rivals meat, growing in vacant lots and garden edges. The ultimate irony? Health food stores sell amaranth for $8 per pound, marketing it as an exotic ancient grain. Meanwhile, the exact same species is probably growing in the abandoned lot behind your local grocery store, producing pounds of free superfood that most people see as an eyesore. One plant can feed a family for weeks. This is the plant that literally gave marshmallows their name, before corporations replaced its natural healing gel with synthetic chemicals. Every single part is edible, and those round cheese wheel seeds taste better than the expensive nuts you're buying. Mallow's superpower is mucilage, that soothing gel-like substance that pharmaceutical companies now synthesize for throat lozenges and digestive aids. The original marshmallows were made by whipping mallow root gel with sugar, creating candy that actually healed sore throats instead of causing them. Those scalloped round leaves taste like mild lettuce. The pink flowers make gorgeous salads, and the roots contain healing compounds that modern medicine charges hundreds for. But the real treasure is the seeds. Kids call them cheeses because they look like tiny cheese wheels, and they're packed with protein and healthy fats. Traditional healers call mallow the cure-all plant because it soothes everything from burns to stomach upset. Modern research proves they were right. The same mucilage that made the original marshmallows now shows up in expensive supplements. Yet this gentle healer grows like a weed in disturbed soil, offering free medicine to anyone smart enough to stop trying to kill it. From omega-3 powerhouses in parking lots to protein-rich grains in vacant lots, these weeds reveal a fundamental truth. Nature doesn't distinguish between valuable and worthless plants. Only we do, and often we get it completely wrong. These 10 plants represent thousands of years of human nutrition and medicine, growing freely where we least expect treasure. They've sustained civilizations, healed countless ailments, and provided security during scarcity. Yet most see only nuisances to eliminate. While we spend billions trying to kill them, These plants continue providing free food and medicine to anyone wise enough to recognize their value. Which weed surprised you most? Hit like, subscribe, and share with someone who needs to discover the grocery store growing outside their door. This is Stellaria signing off.